You're right, lads, this is the Geordie Jedi here. Today, I'm back, continuing with the career mode. Now, if you weren't here on the last episode, you'll notice, brought in Lacazette, brought in Phil Jones, basically over the entire transfer window, and that's it, really. I lost Cahill, unfortunately, for pretty much the rest of the season, which was a pain in the arse. Thorgan Hazard is still someone I'm looking at, but because he's only 22, with 6 months on his contract, I can't get him on a pre-contract until he's 23. So, that's a pain in the arse. I've also added Ricardo Rodriguez, the left back, to my shortlist for next season, because I plan to do 3 seasons with Newcastle United, and then that's it. Then I might do a road to glory with maybe Hartlepool.
Welcome to EA Sports
And
live
then,
coverage of the Premier League.
let's get a result here to keep our good run going. Because I think we've won, well, certainly 3 Premier League games in a row, 4 if you include the FA Cup. Like 4 games in a row, not 4 Premier League games. And today is the first match I'll be using Lacazette. He's obviously in the starting lineup because he's just so much better than everybody that I have. Over the top to Lacazette with a good ball. Passes it back to Perez, who shoots in. That was a simple tap in. In fact, actually, to be honest, that pass across from Lacazette was a little bit powerful. I thought about taking Lacazette, but I thought, nah. It was just the way Perez just took it, so I just left foot. Like, no, that was easy. An assist for Lacazette already. We're leading 1-0. Position again. He does that a lot, Delph. He seems to love to go out of position. Perez stayed on the ball after a little bit of luck. Penalty. Good. Now, I'm left with a difficult decision. Do I give it to Ben Arthur sort of to upgrade his goal tally, or do I give it to Lacazette to try to give him a debut goal? Yeah, a bit of a pull. To be honest, I'm a little surprised. I mean, I'd have called for it if I'd saw it again. But by the angle, I couldn't see he was pulling on his back. It won't be Cabela taking it, that much is certain. Lacazette, actually he's not that good at taking penalties, so for 75 overall, I'd rather have Hatton Ben Arthur do it. Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. Lacazette should be able to get, his own goal eventually. Probably in this game as well, I certainly hope so. He's already got an assist, so he's already sort of... What the hell? I didn't press anything? What the fuck happened? I didn't press anything. I didn't press circle. I didn't even press X. Maybe moved the analog stick a little bit, so they could spoil everything with one goal. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going in, and then Courtois just sort of leaps back and saves that. I thought, oh, fucking hell, you lovely bastard, you. Oh, and he even saves that. Get it out. Ball right over Perez. Ah, damn. I'd hoped for him to actually run onto it, Come on, finish it. Yes! Lacazette does get his debut goal. And a fair one at that, to be honest with you. See, that's why I always like to have at least one person with a bit of pace, and this is part of the reason. Because he could hold him off for a bit longer, thanks to his pace. Riviere couldn't do that. Actually, was that deflected off Hurd's foot? Hold on. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was deflected off Hurd's foot. Oh, I think it might have went straight into Guzan's hands if it wasn't for that deflection. So actually, it was a shame shame Ben Arthur didn't get it. Like that, but half-time blows, 2-0 up. About right, really. I mean, they have had a chance or two, but there was about one chance when I genuinely thought it scored. And I had that penalty like fuck up by EA Sports, because I'd never pressed a button. Why Jones? Santon was right there. See, that's what happens when you fucking move out of position. You fuck up, and I know you do. So there's Phil Jones out of position because he decided that he'd run over and take the header. Still leading 2-1, but for fuck's sake, that was an avoidable goal.
It's so frustrating for them. They're on the attack, they can't break through. Villa.
Yes, we win 2-1, which in the end, you know, was a bit of a tense game. No, they kept having their chances. See, it was more or less equal, apart from my possession. And my pass accuracy was pretty low considering. Lacazette gets his goal, so does Perez. Ben Offa gets screwed over by EA. Because I swear to God I never pressed a button.
The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1,
Disappointing at the start, but
Chelsea 1, Hull City 1.
I don't know why you thought you might.
1.
No, cancel. Keep. Reject. Reject.
Southampton 1.
Reject.
Everton 2.
Reject.
Tottenham
Reject.
Hotspur 3.
Sign.
Crystal Palace 1. West
So
Ham
long as I have a
1.
potential of 90 overall, I keep them around.
Wigan Athletic 2. Cardiff City.
You know, that's just what I do. Youth Academy, let's have a look, see.
Results mean to the
I could
league
bring him in, but his
top of the
overall
table
looks low, so
remain
I want more
Manchester
information.
United with 48 points. In second,
then there's him,
climbing the
who's
table are Everton
a year
with
away.
44 points.
So to have an overall and a potential like that at 15 is not bad. You know, it's not amazing, it's not bad either. Lucas, no. He wouldn't be a bad replacement really for Patton Ben Arthur. Eventually. It's a little bit too soon. So actually I'm going to keep him there. Nope. Nope. And keep Thorgan Hazard because you never know.
In 8th, rising up the table are Manchester City with 33 points. Bottom of the table,
Right, then we'll have a match
with 20
next
points,
against,
with a game in hand
I believe,
on the
Liverpool in the FA Cup.
And then reading up the table, second bottom is West Ham United.
Yeah, that's a
with
random
18
query.
points.
I didn't mean to
Third
make it.
bottom and
I was
fourth
trying to
are
remove him from my
Cardiff
shortlist.
City with 20 points.
Take
Fourth
32
bottom,
million.
Hull City with
No.
21 points.
No, I
Only
just
behind
wouldn't be interested in doing that.
Fifth bottom, moving
I
down
now get to bring
are
Carvajal
Cardiff
back,
City
which I'm
with
thrilled
21
about
points,
because
with a game in hand on the
I've
table.
missed that. I have actually, I've missed Carvajal. Where's Aaron's? There we can. Put him in there. Now the only person missing from me lineup is Cahill. Right then. FA Cup game against Liverpool away. Same team pretty much. Carvajal is back. Hopefully he'll go back up to 79 sooner rather than later. Team's pretty good. I'll get another striker in the summer. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll get another striker in Sakuna in the summer. So, you know, maybe I can get a pretty good attack then with Perez. Basically, Perez as backup. It's a little bit of a shame. Oh, Lacazette fought for that one. Shoots. Ah, just past. Just wide. Nearly beat Mignolet. I'm repeatedly asking it to swap to Memphis and it's just not doing it. Because Colaccini wasn't going to get there earlier than Memphis. Santon, why didn't you stop it? I mean, Courtois should not have come out. But Santon, like, yeah, could have stopped it because it wasn't powerful. He just fucking changed his mind. 1-0 down. Come on, lads. Half time when I'm attacking, of course. Losing 1-0, fuck off to deserve it, but to be honest, I'm having real difficulty getting past their defence. I really am. I've had one or two decent shots, but I just cannot get past them. It's pissing us off.
Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. Newcastle. What a chance here. Got
Yes, Lacazette with the equaliser. Thank God.
very well.
I'd be delighted to get off the mark.
But yeah, I've barely been able to beat their defence, but in fairness, I've had some pretty good moves recently. Goes in at the near post, which is a little bit risky, but it worked, so I don't care that much.
Well, that was the
Well, we'll win back it. We'll get it back to 1-1.
Lovren.
Come on, Memphis, keep up with me right now. No, he just beat him.
Alexander Lacazette.
Delph,
Fabian
back to
Delph.
Cabela. Ball to Perez, ball to Ben Arfa. Just keeps it in.
Here he is with a chance.
Go on, Delph! He was out of position, but I'm fucking glad he was in this case. I really am.
I think it was. He's done himself justice.
Good, you know. I've been having a real problem with players being out of position, but see, this is what I mean. I don't necessarily mind them being out of position so long as they're doing the job that they're meant to. I was attacking, which means I want them forward.
Jog of your memory.
Side. When they look at the replays tonight, they'll see that the linesman got it right.
And here's the shot. And they celebrate an equaliser here.
Courtois, you absolute prick. I'm sorry, that was so simple for Sturridge. He just rolled it in.
He's doubled his money
See,
here.
I don't know how Colaccini missed that. And then he just rolls it in. On, like, is it between or right next to Courtois? Right next to Courtois.
Magnificent game.
I can't believe that. That's just annoying.
To level the scores again.
That makes it 2-2.
Where we go from here.
Of course the whistle will go. I still really had the ball because Delph could have got that. It's ended 2-2, and
As a draw and
in reality it's probably about right.
Yeah, not
To be honest, I am a little disappointed because I thought we were doing pretty well. A couple of decisions went against us, which was a piss take, especially that last penalty shout I had. Means we'll have to do a replay as well, and I could have done without it.
Challenge Cup. Aston Villa 2, Watford 0.
No,
Birmingham City
I could have
0,
done. I could have really done
Stoke
without
City
a
1, Bolton
replay.
Wanderers 1,
It'll be at
Crystal
home.
Palace 2,
Actually, at home doesn't matter when you're
Wigan Athletic
sort of the player, if you
Everton
know what I mean.
2, Chelsea
I could
1,
do just as well at Camp Nou as I
Fulham
could
Bournemouth
again
0,
in St
Hull
James's
City
Park.
1, Sheffield United 1, Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 2, Milton Keynes Dons 1,
Huh.
Arsenal
So
1,
funny enough, they've brought
Manchester
in
United 2, Blackburn Rovers
three
1,
three of my players. Actually, that might be Dibble. CC. Actually, I don't think that's the same CC. Oh wow, PSG just bought Mata. You want Hatton Ben Arfa? You pay 50 million. Basically, if I lose Hatton Ben Arfa, I want to bring in Lucas. It's as simple as that. If you want him, you're gonna have to spend a shit ton of money to get him. No. So they end up offering us half of what I want? No, I want 50 million. I'm not taking the piss. He's the top goal scorer. I don't care that he's 28. Eventually, I probably am going to have to sell him, but not yet. Good. Good. Leave him alone. Transfer deadline day ended. Overall, not a bad deadline day. In reality, I did get all the players I needed, which was a striker and a centre back. No. Gone. Sorry, mate. Gone. I don't waste my time on people who aren't going to be 90 overall because I can buy a player. Player of the month now. Who is it? Courtois. Good. Actually, I don't think he deserves it. He hasn't saved a huge amount. But now we'll get the FA Cup replay against Liverpool, and then we've got a match against Manchester United, so it's really, really close. And then I also want to do a quick road to glory.
Newcastle United's lineup.
It's Perez, he's beaten him.
3 changes for Liverpool.
beating him. Oh, he didn't beat the other man.
Challenges for the ball. Well, that'll be a throw.
Still got it.
Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Alexander Lacazette. Great opportunity.
Come on, finish it. Yes! Lacazette is on fire. Seriously, in the past 3 games, he scored like 4 goals. Actually, that's probably not entirely true, but you know what I mean. He scored 2 goals in the FA Cup, which was the last match as well. I think he scored. Yeah, he scored in Aston Villa, so he scored 3 and 3. Oh, close, man, so close. Delph, man, get in the way. See what happens, Delph. For fuck's sake, I'm annoyed about that one. Cause Sam Young there saved it. He didn't have any help, and it must have been pretty close for Sturridge not to be offside in that situation. I wouldn't say that. Who is it? I have no idea who that is. That looks like Henderson, but I don't think it is. It's Panic. I could see it coming because for the life of it, I just could not actually win the ball. It was a fair shot. Ah, fuck off! Of course it is when I'm attacking. Couldn't have blown it when they scored. No. I've been a little bit better, which is annoying, but I haven't really had the... Apart from the goal, I've never had any good shots.
Beating players left and right, very entertaining. Here's the chance. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper.
I'm been off a good man. There we go. He's on a run.
And Newcastle on the attack.
Yes! Equaliser from Ben Arthur. It's been a couple of games, I think, since he scored, but did it when it mattered this time. Good. A little surprised that went as well as it did, to be honest. I knew I'd probably have to go inside the post. On near post, but it worked. Good. Good on Ben Arthur. So straight to Perez. Oh, I tried to pass it over the top to Cabela, who was in a position to do something with it, but going into extra time, I could do without this, to be honest. I think a good couple of my players are going to be shattered, and then we're going to have a match. And then we're going to end up having a match against Manchester United. Getting in the position to do something with it. Go on, Colaccini. Yes, he did it! Colaccini gets his goal. Good man. You know, we need somebody who can do that kind of thing now that Cahill's gone. Phil Jones can't really do it. He's not known for his headers. Not as much. Actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Colaccini. I half thought it was the other guy that got it. 3-2, and I'm going to make changes. Because there are people such as Delph who could do with the rest. Ben off at 2. See, it's a bit risky doing this, and then I'm also going to give Perez a small rest. It's a little bit risky, you know, bringing Ben Arthur off in particular. They're piling them forward, which eventually is either going to work or it's going to really backfire. And it could be either or. Because they've only got one man back. Which means if I can get a good enough pass off, I can be away like this.
Now they've lost the ball. This could turn the game. Dangerous moment.
Not quite how I exactly expected to put that one away, but did it. Riviere gets a goal as well. Funny enough, ever since he's been like put up to 75, he feels a little bit faster. I think his pace is something that's been increased. 4-2 with a goal from Riviere. I'm more than happy to have him as a backup. Come on, they're going to get their base. Oh, I was going to say they're going to get one more chance. They didn't. We'll fucking get through 4-2. Close match though. I only pulled back the equaliser later on. I'm happy with that. Who got man of the match? Lacazette got man of the match. Probably about right. He did fairly well. But now I pretty much got Man United, like basically the next day. We'll play a match against Crystal Palace. We are now fourth. Oh, yeah, fourth. 4 points behind Manchester United, which is a better position than we're used to be in. So actually, that's not bad. Gone. Well, funny enough, I wouldn't mind Sergio Ramos at 1 point, but I think he's a little bit old. He's like 20, actually 29. He's the same age as Cahill. Anyways, match against Crystal Palace at home as well. Hopefully Lacazette can you know, score a bit. Sending Lacazette forward.
Negotiations is a bit of a saga.
Yeah, it's been dragging on a bit too long, and
Perez.
point of view and the managers,
Can you win this? You can.
That's a real tussle for the ball there. Oh, he's through.
Penalty. Oh,
It's a penalty.
I'm a little bit lucky to have gotten that. Oh, is that a red card as well?
And the goal-scoring opportunity has been
A red card as well for Scott Dan.
it's a double whammy for the
I'll be
side,
honest,
and
I
it looks like
believe I'm a little bit lucky to have gotten that. I want to see where the foul is.
Yeah, I think
See,
so. It was a poor tackle. It was quite timed.
he missed the ball. I thought he got it. To be honest, I thought he got the ball. Like first shoot, but good, fine. Let's see. I'm gonna give this one to Ben Arthur. I always give these ones to Ben Arthur because he's the one fighting for the golden boot.
great penalty.
Simple as you like. Could have been further in the corner, but yeah. Happy with that. 1-0 after 10 minutes through a bit of a lucky penalty to end up getting. It was a penalty actually after our replay. 16 goals in the Premier League. He's doing well. Yeah, it's only like start of February.
He's played it into the wide area
Come on,
there.
Carvalho, follow him, chase him.
Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. It could be in here. It's Fletcher.
Fuck's sake.
That's another goal from a player that they brought in for this season, and it was a very wise move, Alan.
I think it was. He's done himself justice. He's
So I'm a little bit annoyed that both both Delph and Phil Jones went to fight for that one. Phil Jones left Stephen Fletcher. Well, get Lacazette. What are you doing?
You would think it would be easy to throw it to a player in the same colour shirt as you, but
I can't believe that.
here we are at half-time.
I should have put more power behind the throw-in. I'll grant you that.
There is a talking point here, but from the laws,
Ends 1-1.
there's absolutely no argument that the red card was justified.
They've already lost a man, and they seem to be playing well. Similar with that West Ham game, you know, they're making it a lot more difficult than you'd think it should be. Penalty apparently, and Perez has also went down, which never ever helps. But I'm not sure what's going on yet. Yeah, I definitely have to take Perez. That's acceptable. Especially seeing as I have Riviere now. I hope he's not injured for too long. So what did that actually happen? Oh, he just pulled up. But I get a free kick. Cabela, you're not taking it, because I swear to God, I've had enough trouble with you. Ben Arthur, right. please, for the love of God, Ben off, I put this one away. I need you to. I'm being really patient because I can't take the piss. Yes! 2-1. Oh, thank God. 2 penalties. It's really saved us today, to be honest, these penalties. I mean, to be honest, I probably deserve to be in the lead anyways, but... You know, I was having a bit of bad luck. Like, actually, in reality, like, going forward and that, I was having a bit of bad luck. Not much was working for us. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. 2-1, we'll win anyways. We'll get the 3 points, so I'm happy with that. There, when you look at the stats, in reality, I probably did deserve the lead. It just never quite happened. How did Man U do? Oh, they never played. Yeah, well, all 1 point behind. Well, I'm 1 point behind Manchester United. But then, funny enough, I've got a match against them, which will obviously be in the next episode. Yeah, there they are. Oh, the drew. If we win, oh, that's pretty nice. But 2 months, shit. I've got Riviere I can bring in, of course, so it's not absolutely devastating. But look at me reserves. I've got 6. And the problem is that there's still a couple of players that are probably going to be sold in the summer. Anyways, that seems a nice place to finish this week's episode on, or today's episode on rather. Is the fact if I win in the next match, I'll go ahead of Man U. So, this has been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you can; it really helps. Subscribe for more videos, and may the Force be with you.